are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Go ahead and have a seat.
Okay.
So, what's your name?
I'm Jennifer.
Jennifer. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you also.
So, thank you for taking your time. I know it's during midterms, and you go to the best university ever.
No problem.
So, we're gonna be doing a couple of. I'm gonna be asking a couple of questions for this interview. Know that it is being recorded, as you see the cameras in here right there.
Okay.
Just pretend it's not there.
No
worries.
problem.
Okay. I'm conducting this because it is a requirement for one of my classes for social work, so I can get better experience at this. So yeah, please know that if at any time you don't feel comfortable answering any of the questions, you don't have to answer them, and there won't be any penalties whatsoever for it.
Okay. Great.
I'm just here. I hope you're comfortable doing this.
Very comfortable.
Cool. So, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from New Orleans. That's where
Out of state?
Yes, out of state.
Okay.
So that's where I was born and raised, and this was kind of my first time being out of state for this long.
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have two older sisters.
Okay.
So they're a lot older. One's 29, one's 26.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you're a baby.
Mm-hmm.
How did your mom feel about going away from home?
She was okay with it. I go back and visit a lot. My family's really close, but they come up here and visit too. So I also go to summer camp for the whole summer. So she's kind of used to me going away.
Okay, that's good. That's really good.
Yes.
I know sometimes students that do come to UT, they do find it harder to go back home because of the whole distance. And
Right.
so
Yeah. No, I haven't felt that problem really. I'm excited to go back, and then I'm excited to come back to school. So
that's good.
yeah.
So you don't get as homesick as most students
No,
would.
I haven't really been getting very homesick. I think it's mainly because of my experience with being away at summer camp. So I'm kind of used to, being away, and I love it. So
That's good. So tell me something. When you were in high school, did you know what you wanted to major in? Did you know what kind of college you wanted to go to? Or?
I didn't really know what I wanted to major in. I did kind of know I wanted to go to a big school. Both of my sisters went to big state schools, and so I did know I wanted to go to a big school with a football team. And my older sister actually majored in social work, so that's kind of what guided me into this path of wanting to be a social worker, which is what I'm majoring in. But
That's really good. So tell me how you decided to leave go out of state.
right. Well, I didn't really want to stay in Louisiana. There's a good school in New Orleans called Tulane, but it's 1 second away from my house.
Okay.
So Texas was perfect because it was close enough where it's an hour plane ride, but I'm in a different state. So it just seemed like the perfect option, and UT was such a great school that I couldn't really pass it up.
Okay, good. So how was your first day of school?
My first day,
Yeah.
it was, I'll try to think back to it, I think it was okay.
It was okay.
It was probably a little stressful. I always have a hard time finding my classes. I'm always, running around trying to ask people where buildings are.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a little difficult, but I remember it being very exciting.
That's good. During orientation, how did you feel? Was that your first time ever at UT?
No, I had visited, I think, once before orientation, but orientation was definitely stressful between, finding where we had to go and then registering for classes.
Mm-hmm.
It was very overwhelming, but also fun. I met my roommate and other girls that I'm friends with today, so it was definitely a good experience now that I look back on it.
That's good. You know what they say, you meet your best friends in college.
Right, yeah, so I think that's true, so it's awesome.
That's good. During the summer, the weather is crazy. So, did you find it different from Louisiana?
Not too different because New Orleans also has very crazy weather. It's like very humid, and the next day it'll be cold, which is kind of like here. Today's so cold, and yesterday was hot. So I haven't found that much of a difference in the weather. I wanted to say south because I don't like the snow.
Okay.
Unless it's snowing, I'm pretty happy.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, Austin doesn't get that much snow.
Right.
So.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So tell me, was your sister the reason why you chose social work?
She wasn't the main reason. I am interested in a lot of things that social work deals with. I like learning about people, and I always found myself watching shows about like hoarding and intervention. I feel like all of those things kind of relate to it. So she definitely influenced me because she loved being in the social work school so much. But I felt like I had those. I wanted to do that also.
That's good.
So yeah, and it's been great. So I'm very happy that I did do that.
Okay. And how do your parents feel about you being a social worker, having two social workers in your family?
Right. Yes, they love it. They just want me to do whatever I want to do, and just be happy. That's what they told me. So they really like social work. They think it's a great profession.
That's good. I feel like having your parents' support is always good.
Yes, definitely makes it easier.
It is. So I know. Are you taking any social work classes?
Yes, I'm taking one, generalist to social work.
I believe they have one of the requirements is for you to do a service learning, like 45 hours.
Volunteer. Yes.
Okay. So how's that going for you?
It's good. I'm volunteering at a senior citizen home, but I'm only really working with 2 clients. So I go there and I just talk to the clients, and they both have Alzheimer's, so they're both different though. One is more severe than the other. So it's very interesting to talk to them, and it's good experience.
Okay, good. And how does that work? Like, do you have difficulties like going there, coming back, or?
Actually, yes. It's been difficult finding a ride to get there. I don't have a car here. I have it at home, but I haven't brought it up. So I applied for the Zip car, and I haven't used it yet, but I'm gonna probably plan on making that my way of transportation.
That's really good. I also know like the bus is also a great way of transportation. It actually gets you places.
Yeah.
It takes long, but it gets you places.
Yeah, I've taken it a couple times. It's kind of scary. But one time I went to pull the little buzzer, and he's like, "You can't pull it right now." I'm like, "Oh."
No.
Which is my first time ever taking it. So that kind of discouraged me.
That's good. So what's one of the things you like about Austin? Do you see yourself working there in the future, or are you going back home after graduation?
I'm not sure. Austin has a lot of great opportunities for social workers, so I could definitely see it being a potential. But I also really love New Orleans, so I could definitely, at least for a little, probably go back or stay here. I'm not really sure, but I could definitely see it maybe being in my future.
That's good. Mm-hmm. So after you get your bachelor's, is that what you're going for?
Yes, or my master's degree.
Okay. Did you want to continue here at UT for your master's, or do you want to go somewhere else?
I think probably continue here at UT. The program here is great. 5 years to get your master's.
It is.
So I could see myself doing that.
Yeah. I am aware that social work classes are smaller. So how do you feel about smaller classes and like walking into a big auditorium?
Well, smaller classes are better for me. That was a big thing that I didn't like about UT, how all the classes were so big. I'm coming from a high school. My graduating class was like 60 something.
Wow.
So it was definitely a difference. So social work allows me to be in that small environment again, which is helpful for my learning.
That's really good. That's actually really good. So what do you do like here in Austin? Like, what do you do for activities, or do you have any hobbies, or?
Well, I'm in a sorority, and me and my friends try to explore Austin as much as we can, but it's hard. Not everybody has a car. Mm-hmm. So hopefully next year I'll be able to explore a little bit more. But we go to fun restaurants. It's more, it's easier when our parents come in because they'll take us around shopping and whatnot. But for right now, it's just kind of chilling in my dorm.
That's good. So tell me, what was one of the hardest things that you missed from home, or like that it has been difficult for you to adapt here in Austin?
Definitely just having my parents there, kind of take care of me.
Yeah.
Here, you are on your own, which I really like. It's fun just being with your friends, like, all the time. But it's also nice to know that, like, if you're sick or anything like that, that your parents are there and, like, they'll get a doctor's appointment for you. They'll take you to the doctor. Whereas here, it's kind of, you have to figure it out.
Yeah, I feel like you gain a lot of independence. Like,
Yes,
being on
definitely.
your own. So, do you live on campus or off campus?
I live off campus, not too far though,
Okay.
which is good. Yes, it's a new dorm, Callaway, so
Okay, nice.
it's great.
It's close by campus, really close actually.
Yes, like
Okay,
4 or 5 minute walk.
that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to wake up extra early since you have class in the social work building?
Well,
or?
Actually, yes, I have to give myself like 25 minutes to walk there just because like I'm a slow walker. So if I leave by like 9-10, I'm sometimes okay. But yeah, I'm gonna try to like take a bus there. I don't know, I haven't figured it out yet. Every morning I like say I'm gonna take the bus, but then I get too scared and I end up walking. So
Oh, okay.
it's kind of bad because it's cold and like today sucked because like
Yeah. It was raining, like drizzling all
yes.
morning.
So and then I took the bus back, but like I forgot to get off at my stop, so I ended up like driving like for another 35 minutes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It happens to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
My first time here, me and my friends wanted to go to the mall. We took the wrong bus. So
Oh no.
yeah, it happens to everybody, don't worry. Stories to tell to your kids
Oh,
one day.
of course.
That's good. So how do you feel about social work classes only being on Mondays and Wednesdays?
Yeah, it's really nice. And then after my social work class, I'm done for the rest of the day. So it's pretty much just me trying to figure out what to do with my time. Could turn out into sleeping or homework. Depends.
So what would you recommend to incoming freshmen? Like if they're confused about what they want to major in, or like what would you say? Just transitioning. What would you tell them?
I would say to find something pretty soon that you can affiliate with, whether it's a club or any organization, because it really allows you to make connections, which at a big school is needed.
Okay. That's good. And I know a lot of them sometimes they're scared.
Right.
And that's, it happens to everybody. They're just scared and they don't want to go out and explore. So, you should definitely do what you say you're going to do.
I hope so. I will.
Okay, well, thank you so much for taking your
Thank you.
time and coming out and this weather. So
Oh, no problem.
it was really
It was
nice to meet
nice to meet you too.
Thank you.